Hey everyone. I was about to record a scripted video for a series that I'm creating, but I've been inspired instead to talk about Ho'oponopono and how I found it and why it's changed my life and it's changed the lives of many others, and maybe bring some clarity to this practice, at least through my perspective. So I found Ho'oponopono about 3 years ago when I was actively seeking answers, spiritual answers. I was already practicing a form of energy healing, and I was looking for some kind of practice that I can teach others that can help us become more self empowered. And Creator came back with Ho'oponopono. And the reason why I was so attracted to this modality was the story of Dr. Hulin, a therapist at a Hawaiian state hospital in a criminally insane mental ward. Within a short period of a few years, 4 years, he, through Ho'oponopono, healed the entire ward of really dangerous criminals. And some of these criminals were so dangerous they had to be shackled just to go from room to room in fear of attacking some of the staff. And within a few months of Dr. Hulin practicing his Ho'oponopono, he was set free because he was healed. And it's an amazing story that got me on this journey. And I've learned through this practice that we can heal uh, old traumas, old wounds, old belief systems. We can heal anything, physical, emotional, spiritual, because um, it's us. It's us that created it in some sense, right? Where the belief is that we create our own reality. And we do that moment by moment, thought by thought, action by action. And so Ho'oponopono is a form of taking responsibility of all of that. Once you take ownership that, I can't just celebrate and take ownership of all the good things that happen in my life. There's been challenges. There's been, paths that maybe weren't so self-serving. I got to take responsibility for those things as well. I've invited on some level the things that took me off my path. And through this simple practice of self-reflection, taking 100% responsibility and cleaning up whatever is creating this reality, right? All the stuff that's stored in our subconscious mind that controls 95% of our lives. It's all that stuff in there in our hard drive that's creating a reality. So through this simple practice of saying thank you, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, or any form of that, I just say thank you over and over again. I express the energy of gratitude. In a sense, what I'm saying is, Creator, I know I'm carrying some stuff that's creating this reality, and I'm taking complete ownership. I don't know where the problem is, and I don't know where it started, but that's not my job to figure out. My job is to invite Source in to clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up, whatever's perfect for me in this moment in time that will help me raise my consciousness, raise my frequency to a new reality. And it's so simple. The idea is simple, right? It's not anybody else. It's us. And the conscious or more importantly the unconscious decisions that we've made that have created these belief systems. A belief that this is good and this is bad, this is right, this is wrong. I'm worthy of this, I'm not worthy of that. I'm capable of this, I'm not capable of that. Ultimately, to the core of all of it, it's just a story that we created based on our environment. Um, but we created it, so we can change it. Um, but it's not our job to change it, right? It's our job to let go of everything that is not us, right? And when I say what that's not us, I'm talking about the low energy stuff, the regret, the hate, the loathing, the judgment. That stuff is not us. They're just anchors. So when we are experiencing these things, anger and judgment and all these things that are, human nature, but aren't maybe necessarily self-serving, thank you, I love you, I acknowledge this is in me, and I acknowledge on some level it's holding me back. or keeping me from a reality that's better serving. So I'm going to cleanse it by saying thank you, I love you. I don't know where the root was, but that's not my job to figure out. My job is to say thank you over and over again until I've let it go. And now I've created a new pathway. I've created space for something that is self-serving, that's more divine, that's going to help me move forward.